Hello citizens of Britannia and welcome to the second part of the video regarding animal taming. In the first video we finished at the Lucia bulls, leaving you at 77.1 skill, and in this video we are going to continue following this site. So 77.1 we are going to go and tame giant odds in T2A. You see, here we are at Hopper's Bog. The Hoppus Bog is south of Papua, approximately. And here you have this huge swamp area where you have these giant odd, various swamp tentacles, and alligators, snakes, a little bit of everything. What you want to do is find a suitable ledge for you. Anything will go, so long as the spawn cannot reach you. For instance, here you gotta be careful because there are slopes with which they can reach you. Okay, what you want to do is find some giant odds and drag them onto a safe ledge. You may use a second character doing this, and you may also want to drag a spawn to kill them once they're tamed. Okay, let's imagine that we found a ledge. This one seems alright. Okay, so let's try not to die. We teleport onto it. Yeah, this ledge is fine. And what we're going to do is use our macro that we already made. And what we're going to do is tame for target. Okay, target by type giant odd, pause 10 seconds, and loop. Remember that you will need to have checks on this macro because sometimes in picking by target, oh, hold on. Okay, sorry, I'm back. There was somebody at the door. Okay, what you want to do is have is, like if um, cannot be seen, or if already tamed, or if out of range. That way, the macro will not will find another target because sometimes you have mob all around the place. So this place will get you until, let me recall somewhere else for safety. So this place will get you. Let's get back to the page. You see, 77.1. The next big thing is going to be Hellhound at Hyloth or at Fire Dungeon. But before that, well, you have two choices here. Either you go with Giant Odds from 77 to 84.9, or you can stop in between, because the first mob you're gonna tame is it's gonna take a lot of time. But once you pass like 81, 82, you're gonna start taming them too fast, and you will run out of giant odds. But you can see there are other mobs. For instance, the dire wolves 83.1. What else do we have here? We have lava lizard at 80 something. You cannot see that, but yeah, lava lizard at 82.9. This is incorrect. Imps also, you can tame them before this number, so I suggest every now and then, if you're stuck, to go check if you can tame an imp. So in this case, I show you how to do that. Okay, let me get back to my character here. Okay, so let's imagine you're stuck. What are you gonna do before reaching Hellhound? So for instance, imps, they spawn around Lost Land. You can find imps by running around, and you go onto a ledge, target by type imp, and use the same macro. Here is going to be easier because you're not going to have many imps. But again, imagine you are 82 taming, and you can barely start taming imps. Okay, you're going to stay with these imps like 10 minutes, 15 minutes trying to tame it. Whereas if you tame giant odds 5, 6 attempts, you're gonna tame the giant toad, and yeah, the point is you're gonna run out of giant toad. Another place where you can find imps is Fire Dungeon, or in general the area, maybe better the area around Fire Dungeon. In case you find imps like that, and you don't have place where to oh, I aggroed this one. Let's find another. Okay, this one. In case you find an imp like this, and you don't have a ledge, you can do this. You can use, for instance, boxes. Okay, let's imagine to place them here. Okay, to place one box here, another box here, and the imp should not be able to reach us. Let's see. Yeah, okay. It's blocked like this, and we can start our macro, and the imp will not break the box because not strong enough. So again, once we have done this and reached the 84.9, we are good to go to Hellhound. So let's check Hellhounds. This is Dungeon Hyloth and is probably the most popular place for Hellhounds. So what you have to do here is you're gonna have two other characters with hiding, or actually you can do it without hiding and gating from your house while hidden and enter the gate. Okay, you have to place your character where I'm placing these crates, these boxes. I cannot place them. Oh yeah, okay, I can. Okay, let's do it like this. You have to place your character here and here under the archway. And once you have placed your characters there in this, you stay here under this candelabra, under this candle, and you tame, or again, you switch to your target by type on Hellhounds. This way, on standing here with the character invised under the archway, you will rarely be hit by the fire breath of the Hellhound. And you have to heal, you have to put in the macro a heal loop. Once you reach 50 HP, cast the greater heal on yourself. And you can stay here forever, but you have to do one other thing before. Here in this room, how are you gonna clear the spawn here? And what you're gonna do is either drag a giant serpent, that will do, but the best thing you wanna do here is go here. Yeah, this way, sorry. And drag one or two orc lords. You drag them all the way here. And what's gonna happen? The orc lord will clear the spawn for you. Once the hellhound is tamed, the orc lord will start aggro it and kill it. And what's cool is that the orc lord is also gonna loot the gold from the hellhound. So imagine you stay here for like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. You can even make like 50k here by the time you GM taming. There are other places with hellhounds, but honestly, I don't advise them because they require more setup. One is here, the east room. Don't lag. What? Okay, one is here, but it's risky in my opinion. Yeah. Oh. Boy, this is lag. Okay. That is risky and requires provocation, too complicated. And another spot is here, but you're gonna need a healer here because the fire breath will hit you more here. And the hellhounds spawn here, and you have to drag them Or still a fire dungeon, there can be hellhounds here. But again, this is harder to set up, to be honest. Really harder to set up. You cannot be fully AFK. There is another spawn in the south east of the dungeon, not here. But again, that's too much mob. So if you want to do it at fire dungeon, I suggest you do it here with the healer. As for the imps and other stuff we mentioned before, if you don't want to do imps for some reason, you can also do giant lizards. And you have plenty of giant lizards at Fire Dungeon. And you can use the stalagmites to block them. But again, there's no reason you want to do this when you can do imps. So the point is, once you have reached here the possibility to tame hellhounds, you have two choices. You can go all the way to GM, or you can do something else. But we're gonna see this in another video. So this is it for this video. Stay tuned on the next video on how to GM in a more interesting way rather than doing AFK hellhounds till GM, which you can possibly do. It will take like from 84.9 will take maybe 1.5 day, 2 days. And but there is another way, and we are gonna also have a video on how to effectively tame cleverly dragons to build a turret, or white worms to build a stack of white worms to train resist, or tame nightmares, and well, do the important things you can do with taming. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.